The town of Lakehaven was never just abandoned, it was sacrificed. Beneath the still waters of the reservoir, something ancient and malevolent waits, sealed away by those who knew the truth. But when 4 explorers dive into its depths, drawn by the legend of the drowned town, they discover that some secrets should never be unearthed, and some evils can never be contained. Decades ago, the town of Lakehaven thrived in a secluded valley, but it harbored a dark secret, an ancient evil lurking beneath its foundation. Strange occurrences plagued the town. Children vanished without a trace. Livestock were found mutilated, and at night, the church emitted an eerie hum as if whispering to something beyond human comprehension. When the government announced plans to flood Lakehaven and create a reservoir, they claimed it was for water supply. But the truth was far more sinister. The town wasn't just abandoned, it was sacrificed, the rising waters acting as a seal to trap the evil beneath. As the floodwaters consumed the town, those who refused to leave screamed in terror, their cries echoing through the valley until they were silenced forever. The last sound heard before the waters settled was the tolling of the church bells, one final, ominous farewell. Years later, drawn by the legend of the drowned town, a group of urban explorers, Mike, Jenna, Tom, and Rachel, descended into the murky depths of Lakehaven Reservoir, determined to uncover its secrets. As they swam deeper, the town emerged from the shadows, unnervingly preserved, its buildings standing as if untouched by time but subtly wrong, their angles distorted, their presence unnatural. Mike, the leader, signaled for them to stay close. Jenna, the tech expert, noticed her oxygen gauge flickering erratically, while Tom, the historian, pointed toward the massive church looming in the distance. Rachel, the photographer, captured the moment, but her camera glitched as though something unseen was interfering. Drawn to the church, they swam toward its doors, which stood slightly ajar, as if inviting them inside. Strange symbols carved into the walls pulsed faintly, as though alive, and the water within grew darker, heavier, pressing against them like unseen hands. Jenna's oxygen gauge blared a warning, the pressure cracking the glass of her mask. Tom's flashlight flickered, illuminating a ghostly figure standing in the shadows, a woman with hollow, lifeless eyes and a mouth sewn shut. Rachel's camera caught her image, but when they looked again, she was gone. Then the whispers began, low at first, almost imperceptible, but soon rising to frantic, furious murmurs. The church doors slammed shut, trapping them inside as the water turned pitch black. Mike's camera captured shadowy figures moving toward them, their faces twisted in agony. Jenna tried to surface, but an unseen force clutched her leg, dragging her into the abyss. The others fought to escape, but the church walls groaned and shifted, as if alive, warping into a grotesque prison. Rachel's camera flashed wildly, capturing fleeting images of something horrific, a figure floating above them, its mouth unstitched to reveal jagged, inhuman teeth. Its hollow eyes locked onto Mike, and in a voice that sent ice through his veins, it whispered, "You should have stayed away." Then everything went black. When the rescue team arrived days later, all they found were scattered pieces of diving equipment resting on the lake bed. Rachel's camera was recovered, and the footage it contained was terrifying. Distorted images of the divers being pulled into the darkness, their faces frozen in expressions of sheer horror. Before the video cut to static, one final sound echoed through the water, the distant toll of the church bells. The government quickly sealed off the reservoir, calling it too dangerous for exploration. But rumors spread, and the legend of Lakehaven grew. Some believe the town still waits beneath the waves, untouched and haunted. Others whisper that the evil has already escaped, that Lakehaven is no longer a prison,